I'm Rob, and I'm one half of the Cosplay Fever project. The MCM Expo is probably the biggest show that we go to. It's certainly the biggest event of its kind in the UK. A lot of the people who come to MCM, to the Expo, you see them around here, you see them all weekend. They wear fantastic costumes, like from robots to fursuits to skimpy costumes, everything from pop culture, anime, movies, video games and comics. It's kind of a visual treat.
Hello there!
I am Timothy Lan, cosplay name Hitman X2. I want to call myself something really catchy and something that's easy to spell. Dressed as Hazamar, Unlimited Hazamar, aka Terami from Blaze Blue. He is pretty much the main bad guy of the franchise. I normally cosplay as the protagonist, but he just seemed like a really fun character. This jacket underneath was hand stitched and hand patterned by myself.
I realised I was never going to be a great seamstress or anything, so I thought I'm going to do performances instead. And then AmiCon last year, I decided I'm going out there with the microphone, and I did a video piece, and a lot of people, I did it as Colonel Sanders, and a lot of people just really enjoyed it.
Now everybody must eat healthy.
Oh no, the city has been attacked by a giant monster for the third time this week. Have no fear, Colonel Sanders is here. No evil, justice will be served with fries. Colonel Sanders? Okay, time to use my ultimate attack, Bargain Bucket Smash!
Everyone in the convention wanted to shake my hands after that. It was years and years ago, Jonathan Ross, he did a piece on cosplay. I mean, this is years before I was into cosplay. And then I saw this kid, and it was like this little kid dressed up as Colonel Sanders. And I thought, wow, that was really cute, that's a really clever idea. And I mean, at Expo, I mean, there's so much cosplay there. Everyone's always trying to think of the next big, amazing idea. And I'm like, guys, I decided my next Expo costume. And I was like, what's that? And I'm like, Colonel Sanders. It's a weird one. He is quite a cult figure in Japan and has actually made, like, in lots of like animes, he's like made very small appearances. Yes, I said my sister of course cosplayed with me because we go to conventions together. I mean, she's even made her boyfriend she met from going to events as well, so she's like made a relationship because she's gone to anime events.
My name's Amy and I'm dressed as a chicken. It's kind of nice having a brother to cosplay with because of you don't have to go to events by yourself, so if you haven't never been to an event before, it's just like, yeah, I'm not alone.
If we're both brother and sister, I just went, I think I once saw on Nika McDonald's, Miku Hassan from Vocaloid, and I was like, hey Amy, we should do a KFC and McDonald's like Vocaloid sort of thing. It's a singing program with all these cute little mascots for each voice. A lot of people do a lot of fan art, do a lot of fan songs using this program. The two characters will be known as Len and Rin, who are twins. My sister will be doing Rin as McDonald's, and I'll be doing Len as KFC, Colonel Sanders style. So really, it's an original design, and it's really interesting how it's going to come out because I don't know how people are going to take it, are they going to get it. It's just one of those things, it's a bit of fun, it's what I'm trying to see it as.
Brothers and sisters, they always argue, they never want to, well, that's what they tell ya, they never can stay mad at each other for long. I got a brother, his name was Jimmy, when he was younger, he was too skinny, we never could stay mad at each other for long.
I guess the other person I always looked up to is Granny Gertrude.
I'm Granny Gertrude. I'm half of the MCM Cosplay team. I'm the louder but less talented half of the team. James is the one with the cosplay skill, and I kind of fill in the gaps.
I'm James, alternatively known as Ilpana. I've been cosplaying for, I don't know, like 10 years or so. I help run the whole Expo cosplay scene with Joe, but I'm more of an actual costumer than Joe is, so yeah, some last minute costume making.
How we run cosplay competition here is actually designed by the cosplayers. Each entry, whether it's a single person or a group, will get interviewed by a pair of judges who are themselves cosplayers, respected within the community, and therefore have the chance to study the costume up close and discuss exactly how it was made. And we're very much more about the craftsmanship and the creativity, not just about how good it looks up on stage. There is still an element of that, so the judges will be at the front of the stage, the costumes will also be displayed there, and we have a number of what we call style points, and that is for acting in character, pulling off great poses, the way the costume moves while on stage. All that taken together is, along with how it's constructed, is then used to assess the winners. Best expert, best parade, best performance, best junior, and one for other things that the judges were really impressed by, not just being photogenic. The big one though, really, will be on Saturday. Someone will win the position of official British representative for the Euro Cosplay Championships in 2011, going head to head against more than 30 other cosplayers picked from more than 20 countries across Europe, going head to head against them in October. They'll have their transport, accommodation, tickets paid for, and of course the prestige of being UK representative.
My name's Michael Heath, working in retail, boring. So started cosplaying 2008, friend showed me it, so kind of wasn't keen on the idea of dressing up, but they kind of forced me, and through that I enjoyed it for the first expo in May, I think it was, but it's kind of a bit of an escape from real life really, and the character I'm portraying today is Gideon Graves from Scott Pilgrim. This was the only thing that was modified really, sewn, got a haircut for it, but that's the only two things really, everything else was easily bought.
Well, the plan here is for this to be Thor from the new Thor movie. We saw some of the early pictures on some of the magazines in Smith's. Little beard, blonde hair. If I go out a bit, I actually said I could do Thor, and the people standing next to me gave me some very funny looks. So far, this has been made over about a week. The I'm using on this is something that was demonstrated to us by a Japanese cosplayer called Goldie last year. There's various different techniques for making kind of armour effects. There's this where it's kind of foam covered in either leatherette or PVC to get a kind of a shiny metallic finish, or you can do like the robot over there has been done, Canty. He's foam covered in coloured latex. People make like paper mache casts and cover it in heat mouldable plastic called Wonderflex and things like that. The beautiful things about cosplay is that you see fantastic designs that most of the time just would never work in real life, so it's a challenge to work out how to make it, how you can get a good effect making it, and there's no rules. You can just go a bit wild and have fun.
What do you mean you were recording that?
I'm Ty. I work in Sainsbury's. This is Jack Bizarius from Pandora Hearts. He's sort of the ancestor of the main character. He's kind of the mystical character that you don't really know what he's doing and why he's there. And I just liked him because you don't really know whether to like him or not, because you don't really know what's going on. Well, I've been going to conventions for about 2-3 years, and at my original one, I didn't cosplay, and I kind of thought it was kind of weird and everyone else did it. But then it kind of inspired me that other people did, and they made these amazing costumes. You kind of think, how did they do that? So now I wanted to be one of those people. One of my ex-girlfriends was really into cosplay, so then she was kind of like, oh, you do it with me. So that kind of drew me in. But then past that, I kind of got more obsessed by it, and she was kind of like left behind. People run up to you like in the hallways like, oh my god, you're this character.
What's this? Pandora Hearts. I was going to say Pandora Hearts, you didn't know that, even I knew that. I looked. I sent pictures, plus I saw a cosplay.
And even if you're doing a really obscure character, it makes you feel really good because you kind of like share that fandom with that person, the fact that they really appreciate your costume, you've spent all that time on it, so it's a really good feeling.
I met them before, but they didn't recognise me. So
I was just like, Max! And I didn't expect them. Oh, we could go to Baby
Oh, it's candy. Oh, they're real.
I've made quite a lot of robots. I made a big robot from a Studio Ghibli film called Computer. Had to rig up systems of articulation for the arms, because I was just in it like this, and it's got great big arms that come down, so pulley systems and things like that, like all the arms move and things like that. I think probably my favourite is my Optimus Prime. He's about 10 foot tall. I was just kind of peering out of the top of his cab, and the head sat on top of there. So all in all, it just went up and up and up and up. That was good fun. All his lights work, and he articulated his hands to make interesting gestures.
Greetings, world! Greetings! Look at the people! Robin is gonna die today! Yes! Yes! And Joker is gonna laugh! Oh my God! And Harley is sitting here with a big hammer! Yay!
My name is Begoña Fernandez, I'm Spanish, and this character is the Teen Wolf.
I've been living in England for a few years now, and I've done fine arts in Spain and also in Winchester. So I'm an artist. Right now I'm doing a MA in photography here in London.
It's really comfortable, surprisingly very comfortable, but I can't really speak or anything because I've got some fangs.
When I was a child, I really liked Japanese comics and Japanese anime and stuff. So I started going to manga conventions, and I saw people there just dressing up and stuff. And because in Cádiz, which is my city in Spain, we've got that really big tradition of the carnivals. It was really cool, you know, seeing people dressing up. So I've been working on this costume, the Teen Wolf. It's a film from Michael J. Fox. And I really liked it when I was a child, and I liked doing makeup and prosthetic makeup and special effects makeup and stuff. Because normally the characters I like are male, then therefore I choose male costumes to make. But sometimes, because it doesn't really matter, I don't look for I'm just going to do crossplay, which is the name for that specific pathway of the crossplay. And yeah, sometimes I do girls as well, so like Priest from Blade Runner or Lydia from Beetlejuice, but usually they're really strong characters. They're very like, you know, the princess or something. It is made of latex, and I bought 2 wigs. And they're pretty cool because we can't really see any stitches or anything. So basically, I did some molten cast, and I took my face, and you can see that it has the shape of my face inside, so it will fit perfectly on my face. I bought this snake leather to make the high school jacket. Basically, what I do, because I've never done any fashion courses or anything, I try to copy the patterns from real clothes. So I will take one of my jackets, and I'm just going to copy it.
Great! Johnny! Look!
Oh wait, no, I've not seen Holly.
Greetings! Yes, indeed, the doctor. Yes, yes, look!
So how many are you expecting, do you think?
Well, on Facebook, 34 people said they were going to come. In about 10 will probably show up. There's Holly.
Robin! Hello! I'm gonna kill you!
6 inside. 7.
Pamela Ivy, we love you, understand? Bubbles! Pamela, you deserve to be it as well! You're poison ivy, for heaven's sake! The wind is epic!
I'm cosplaying Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Rising, which is an upcoming game for the Xbox 360. And I chose to do that character because I've played through all the games. It's been like a long-running sort of fandom of that. And I just wanted to capture one of the characters as well as I could.
On Saturday, we'll have 70 entries. It'll be about 150 people. I think about 50 of them will be going for the Euro Cosplay place. With the second British place, we'll be going at Iacon in the summer. The MCM Expo being, what, 10 times the size. The competition here will be quite a bit more intense.
Tell us about your costume.
It's Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Rising.
Yeah.
I made the whole costume myself.
Yeah.
And it's made from fiberglass. And I made all of the fiberglass armour and all that, and I just did the whole thing. Made the shoes, the props. I really wanted to do the character, but he's quite armoured. And the previous person, one other person I know of, has done it. And he used fabric, but it looked kind of weird because it's supposed to be armour, and when you use fabric it just looks wrong. I decided I would just kind of like jump into fiberglass, and it was either going to work or it wasn't going to work. And it didn't work as well as I was originally hoping, but it's good considering it was the first time I did it, and it took solidly 2 weeks just to fiberglass the armour, so it was quite a long stretch of time.
This is my brain. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
I think that went quite well.
Can you guys start something like that?
How'd it go? Is it good?
Yeah, it went really well actually.
Can you take
Kind of went badly because my helmet started like falling off and stuff, so they wanted to see the scarring on my face.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of like, take off the bandage, and they were like, what? And I was like, just come take off the bandage. If you press down, if it's tight, I was just saying I'm just coming outside now, where are you? Okay. Or like ring me or something. It's really hard because I can't reach my head, so I can't really ring people. Yeah, I think it did go quite well.
Yes! Fighting was good. I'm trying to work here. Okay.
Did you just say happy?
Jump on 3.
On 2, 1, 3.
Alto.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Smile and wave, kiddies. Smile and wave. And whack it.
Nobody saw me, I was so
Nice. Good. More? No. Start again. You're about 3 feet short.
My name is Kimmy Chen and I am actually jobless. I have a disability where I can't feel my left arm at all. I have minimal grip, so I can only hold light things. And my normal days are spent at home making costumes and other accessories for cosplayers. I looked on the internet and found all these amazing costumes being made by other people, and it really interested me. So my partner looked in the Neo magazine and he found that there was something called MCM Expo, and I went to my first one, I think it's about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey Tim. Hey y'all. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's a few costumes that I really like the look of. There's a couple of performances I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
I'm in a real rush.
Okay. We'll see you on stage.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll have had a drink by then.
Alright, see you soon.
See you soon.
Are you ready?
Good luck!
Half an hour late so far. Now, his body may be a machine, but his heart is human. Tai Aihara as Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Rising. Like a bit of Metal Gear Solid here?
Definitely. Wow. But it's kind of a big part of my life, so the part that isn't part of cosplay is generally just work and school, so it doesn't really impact that much, apart from taking all my time and all my money.
So Tim, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm getting hyped, just getting everything in place.
Are you nervous?
Little.
It's a performer we've seen here on the Expo stage many times before. Hitman X2 and Amy are here to show us that Vocaloids have sold out again. Welcome Rem and Len the Sellouts to the stage. Thank you very much, guys. Always a pleasure to see you here at Expo.
I've made a lot of friends cosplaying. Most of my friends don't dress up, and they kind of find the idea of it odd, but I've made a lot of friends by cosplaying.
If you have any very young children out there in the audience, you might want them to close their eyes just for a moment. Please welcome Kimi-chan as the monstrosity from Pan's Labyrinth. Usually, I enjoy it when I see a cosplayer in my dreams. This time, I rather hope I won't. Truly creepy. Let's hear it once more.
I've made friends. I've lots and lots of friends. I can't actually take 2 steps without someone calling my name. You get, in a sense, fame and acceptance, lots of acceptance, where in a society where you're frowned upon for either being overweight or for being a different colour or something like that, then this is the ideal place. You get acceptance.
My name's Sean Bonner and I'm actually a Londoner. So yeah, it's not a very big journey for me. The characters are actually characters that we've created ourselves. They're characters from my novel. So yeah, it's steampunk based. So there's a bunch of us. There's like a big crew of us, and they're all characters from the same novel. I have been to every expo since 2005. I also go to lots of other conventions as well around the UK. Well, I write, but I'm a primary school teacher.
I'm a student at university at the moment studying games design.
We've cosplayed together before and we do lots of different groups together, but usually we just do our own thing. Sometimes it links up, sometimes it doesn't.
Tell me how to stand and who to talk to. I'll turn it up so it's pop in the air. Have no regrets, making threats to me, baby. You know you get it if you want it. You know I done it, and I can't take it back. I keep on rolling, and I wish I could say I'm good at playing all the games that we play, but it's a shame that I want it's done. It's all said and done. Sitting in the back room, yeah. So listen up, turn it up and move your body. I say you want to listen up. You know I've done it, and I can't take it back. I keep on rolling, and I wish I could say I'm good at playing all the games that we play, but it's a shame that I want it's done. It's all said and done.
This is just one of them. Please welcome to the stage Shirak and Scott Howard, the Teen Wolf.
Well, the best thing, well, I guess would be the satisfaction of making the costumes and making and learning from every single costume, and because you know the first ones I've got my mom's help, and even though they weren't not really good, and when I started to do it myself, they were not that really great as well, and then you keep learning, you keep developing your skills and stuff.
He's got someone on stage with him just to restrain him from killing you all. He certainly looks like he's more than capable of it. Here's Nathan as Argas the Pillager, Master of Hounds, Lash of the Black Legion.
My real name is Neil Lockwood, but most people know me as Zariel. It's the nickname that I've gone by for a long time now. I've done different things through my life. Mostly I've been an optical technician making spectacles. I've dabbled in other things as well. A few years ago I decided to go back to university and do photography. And from there my creativity started to really start to flourish, which brought me into making costumes. It's a long story really. Each time I make a new costume I really have difficulty just going, yeah, that character's cool, I'll make that. I sort of like sit and I think, you know, how can I sort of like improve on the last costume that I made? So I sit and I just watch all my DVDs and I sort of like say, oh yeah, that'd be great, that'd be cool. And I came to a point where I was like, I really need to sort of like advance it again. And I saw the Skeksis in Dark Crystal and I thought, yeah, I want to make one of them.
I honestly, I cannot say anything. I'm just going to go off stage, seriously. You'll see why very shortly, but I cannot say anything.
Now, I've dressed up as Kermit the Frog, which is, of course, from Jim Henson's productions. Now, Jim Henson has got some far more complicated things than Kermit the Frog, and this is something I wouldn't even know where to start with. Please, let's have a huge round of applause for Zariel as Skeksil the Chamberlain from Dark Crystal.
really the first thing that I do on any project is just gather as much source material as possible, videos, pictures, bits of writing by the creators, how they sort of like came to the design point, if it's a film thing, how they made it, really lots of research, and then researching materials, because again, you know, I like experimenting with new materials, things like resins and silicons, and really sort of like pushing the boundaries of the scene, if you like. Then yeah, I mean, you know, in this project, more than half of the time spent has literally been research, 10 months research, 8 months build time. But I really think that it helps the costume come together and makes a much better costume.
We've had an amazing qualifier today at the Expo. I think you can all agree all of our costumers have been absolutely fantastic. Give a big hand to everyone.
Yeah.
But of course, we can only put one person through from England here through to the Euro Cosplay Final, which is going to be here in October. We've already had some absolutely amazing entries seen from across Europe. You can catch pictures of all the people who have qualified so far, either on the forums or on the Facebook page, all over the place. There's been some amazing costumes. So, who are we going to put through? The judges have made their decision. I've got it right here. The British qualifier from the London MCM Expo in May for Euro Cosplay 2011 is going to Neil Lockwood.
Yeah.
For his Skexil. Have you got that?
Well done, Neil.
Big hand for Neil.
Well done, Neil. I don't know if we'll be able to hear you in there, Neil. But let me just try and get a mic to you. But how do you feel right now?
Very hot.
How do you feel about being the first Euro Cosplay rep for Great Britain this October?
Absolutely amazing. It's been a real privilege to actually be here, and I can't thank everyone who's supported me through this whole project enough. Everyone's kind comments and everything, they've been really appreciated. Thank you very much, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Neil Lockwood!
It's a huge buzz, because there's kind of two huge buzzes. There's like the winning the prize, which is great. You know, you think, yeah, you know, brilliant, you know, I've done really well this time. But there's also the people coming to you afterwards saying, how have you done this? How have you made this thing? I want to do it too. That really sort of encourages me to keep on pushing things and finding new things out, just so everyone else can get out there and do similar things.
The head alone, I've estimated, probably cost me about £200 to £300 to make.
It's bad. Itself
yeah.
is 2K.
I mean the eyes.
Yeah,
because the eyes
are hand-drawn German glass.
Yeah, they were £86. The eyeballs
Yeah, because I've
were.
heard about these realistic eyeballs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that looks like an eye.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And the reason they're so expensive is that they're spherical. You can get the hemispherical ones for about £20.
Yes.
The full spheres have to be blown; they can't be cast, so they're much more expensive.
Because the original costumes had VDUs, they had sort of bulky VDUs down by the chest, because their whole rig was much further forward than mine. And I realised very early on why they had these things, because once you're in that, you can see probably about a foot in front of you from underneath the neck ruff. So yeah, so I decided I'd research again, how do people do it these days? And I found they use these video goggles, which are actually very great objects. Recommend anybody who does blind suits, they're brilliant. And then that was literally hooked up into the top of the carapace with a little spy camera. It was really effective though. It really helped me sort of get around, because I've done some very awkward visibility costumes before and they've not been much fun to do. This just really helped.
second.
I'm Jen. My normal life is very boring. I work in a shop as an assistant manager, so I'm bossing people about and just being ordinary. Outside, every time we're outside we get stopped a lot for photos, and sometimes we just put the head on for a photo, then take it off, get about 3 steps, it's back on again. Because those people that do recognise us, they sort of like to get a picture, because there's not many people that ever do these characters, if any others.
That is pretty awesome.
This is it's one half of a pair from a short animation on a website called Newgrounds. It's basically a short story sort of told without any words, just through music and images about 2 characters, the girl rabbit and the boy cat, and the girl rabbit sort of falls for the boy cat and chases after him in the first episode while he's saying, "No, no, stay away from me," because it's like sort of frowned upon. It's kind of like a racial interspecies no-no for them to get together. But by the end of it, he kind of waves a sort of white flag and says, "Okay, I give in." And then it sort of follows through another 4 episodes of them getting together and how they cope with the world around them. So it's sort of reflecting our own history, which I like, and how they overcome that. This one, I dread to think how long I've spent building this. Must have started in January, and it's been when I've had time between work, putting bits and pieces together, doing it step by step. Started with a builder's helmet, and inside there is a hanging basket used for gardening, then wire, then paper mache, then I had to build it up with some builder's foam and saw it back down again, and then there's a layer of paper mache on top and paint on top.
On Sunday I'm cosplaying as Brief from a quite recent anime called Pantheon's Docking of Grass Belt that actually become really popular on the internet. Pretty much I'm playing Brief, sort of the nerdy guy. He goes around sort of in a boiler suit, I think Ghostbusters style. I think he even has some sort of Ghostbusters pack on his back, but I don't have time to make that. He's the sort of nerdy guy who goes to their school, who sort of normally tags on their adventures. So sort of a secondary character, but I've put in it quite a lot.
And then finally I'm cosplaying as Agito from Origin Spirits of the Past, which is the film basically the world's been destroyed, and he's a young boy who's been growing up in that world, where he finds a girl from the past who caused the destruction of the world, but he's protecting her and he's trying to do good in the world, but it's hard to decide that when everyone's telling you different things. That's why I liked that character.
How was cosplay Masquerade yesterday?
Really good, really enjoyed that. Some great stuff pulled out. I think you can really see the effect that Euro cosplay is having on the scene and how the London Expo Masquerade gets regarded. It's a bit quieter today.
Yeah.
Got these to type up, so I haven't got long.
Okay.
But it'll still be a great show.
She's done this before and I'm too lazy to think. And it works itself out. Number 13. What number are you? 17. 16. In here, please. Think of me.
I'm Hans Kruger, the villain from Final Fantasy IX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long did it take to make that?
This was a pretty fast and easy one actually. Like I'd say kind of a week and a half max.
Yeah.
Half of which I did on a holiday. So it was kind of awkward sewing on the beach.
That's brilliant. A lot of detail, isn't there?
It looks like it might be, but it's really quite like so far together, put feathers on.
And then contacts as well.
Yeah, I don't, well, this is the first time wearing contacts.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, are we in middle? Yeah, we're talking for
So what are you?
I'm Transodon from Final Fantasy 9.
And who's the little one?
And this is Trans Echo from Final Fantasy 9 as well.
Brilliant. How long did it take to make that costume?
About a week.
Wow. Have you been doing it long, you guys?
Yeah, I'm doing it maybe 3 years, kind of on and off like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're repairing at the moment?
Yeah, it's got a bit heavy.
And the Final Fantasy loving continues. It's Clued, Lox's and her sister Amy as a trance party from FF9 and their nemesis, Kuja. Little sister is so cute.
For the first time, say pick something you really love and then you'll have the drive to finish it. Pick something you're really passionate about and just go for it. Even if it looks complicated, there's usually a way around it, or there's a huge community of people online who can help give advice. So just go for it, go all out.
Back to the parade now with an original character design. Johnny Reaper is the son of the Grim Reaper, but would rather be a rock star than a Reaper in line. He's kicked out by the underworld to live on land. Let's give it a big hand. Angie as Johnny Reaper.
I'd probably say be yourself, because everyone always tries to be sort of the best cosplayers, and when you try and be someone else you can't really be good yourself, because they might be amazing at styling wigs. When you're better at sewing, you're going to spend all your time trying to style that wig to be your sort of idol, when you should be finding your own sort of things you can do yourself.
Okay, my name's Christine Campbell.
And what are you today?
Today I'm cosplaying as Espitera.
Wow.
Final Fantasy 6.
So what made you get into this costume today, or what made you make this costume?
Well, this costume is an evolution of the character that I've done before about a year ago.
Yeah.
And actually another project of mine fell through. So it's like, what can I do? Oh, I've got a big wig, let's make it bigger. So beforehand, it didn't have any of this stuff, any of the feathers. The feathers are new. Basically, I really enjoy cosplaying as this character, and also when I last did it, I had a my suit rather than body paint.
Yeah.
And as I've been getting more confident with each costume, I think, okay, cosplay has made me confident enough in my body to actually show flesh.
Yeah.
So that's a really good side of things. So I've been into anime and manga since I was 9, and I'm 23 now. So then I saw that the expo was on, and the people in costume thought, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Flicked through, see what I could do, and Red Mage was in the game I was playing. So okay, I'll do that. Asked my mum for some seamstress tips, and that's how I started, really.
This goes way beyond a mere bad hair day. You shouldn't mess with this. It's Goldie Necker as Esper Terra.
And it's kind of like an icebreaker at parties, you know. People at parties, you know, they'll have a t-shirt on, or they'll have a badge or a hat or something, and people will walk up to them and go, hey, costumes are the same thing, you know. I've made so many friends purely from the costuming side of things. I mean, my current flatmate, I made through the costuming scene. Friends that I spend a lot of time with all through the costuming scene, so it's a really great thing, just purely to bring you out your shell, if you like. Yeah.
So are you ready to get into this wild costume?
Yeah, just doing the last.
Have you done one before?
I've done a costume before, not like this though. A lot of the stuff I've done is all materials or kind of craft focused.
So do you know the stance and everything else that he stands like?
Yeah, I know a bit about it. He's really energetic. He loves air guitars. Try something like that. Okay, let's see.
That's good.
These have to go in the holes, yeah?
Yeah, it's more foam in that.
Ah, cool. And they go all the way down under the chute. Ah, I see what it is.
You want the upper legs?
Go.
And the next one, and do those ones.
Cool, so it goes like that.
One way. Now pop the feet on.
Okay.
You might need a little bit of help back since you've got boots.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Gaffer tape is amazing for emergency fixing.
They held the space shuttle together once, didn't they?
Right, you have to be careful with this lead, but it's twisted at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh, is it supposed to stay like that?
Okay, it's not literally twisted, it's a force.
Oh, okay. There we go. Cool.
And you want to roll the sleeve up above your elbow. Okay. Then we have the arm.
So I can be an all-purpose herder if need be.
Normally this piece would velcro onto an undersuit, but we don't have the undersuit with us today. So we're just using gaffer tape again.
So this is the MCM Cosplay organiser James's Canty from Fully Cully. It's not a competitive entry, but please do welcome it onto the stage. and stuff on stage. Stairs, not his thing.
I think I was in the third row, and it was just absolutely amazing. Every one is just, the costumes are so nice. I mean, if I could make costumes like that, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, neither did I. You know, can I buy something better afterwards? What's this?
Right, next up we have the hug and picture friendly cookie eater. It's a bit of this cosplayer's alter ego. It's the Shooky Monster. Fantastic Sesame Street cosplay. I never thought I'd see the day. Beautiful stuff there.
So what's your name?
Luna.
Luna, and what are you today?
Silvari from Guild Wars 2.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this costume?
I've been working on this costume since February, and it took me about 38 solid, if I put all the time together, it'd be 38 solid hours that I've worked on it.
My name's Cilantro.
Okay, and what are you dressed as today?
I'm dressed as a Guild Wars 2 character, a necromancer.
And how long did it take you to make this?
It's taken about 3 months so far. And I still want to do more to it.
You're going to show us the head?
Yeah, sure.
And they'll be passing amongst you real soon. I'll be very quick. That's very, very partial to pretty women.
Turn the lights on.
Have some fun, guys. Wow. Yeah, get the lights.
Great.
Now for something altogether more sinister looking. From the distant lands of Tyria, Luna and Cilantro as Silvarian Human from Guild Wars 2.
Taking part in the cosplay event today?
Yeah, we are. We just entered today, so we've got a little team. It's only 3 of us. He's Genesis, I'm Zach Fair, and our friend Tifa Lockhart, Calgar version, from Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. So it's just like a last minute, oh, what the hell not sort of thing, after seeing everyone yesterday. So
brilliant. So we'll see you on the stage later then.
On with the parade. Coming from the city of Midgar, we have Tifa Lockhart, First Class Soldier Genesis, and the new holder of the Buster Sword, Zach Fair.
made up his list when he was taking a hit. Another bit on the side, TV was sucking him in, fading into the mist. He's at the end of the slide. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop. And the knife's inside, the blade is kissing his broken skin, his pretty face. It tells a tale, make no mistake. Girls like him still. Girls like him. Girls like him. 'Cause he's a boy and a girl. Girls like him. 'Cause he's a boy and a girl. A trace of red on his lips, but you don't mean anything. Not gonna pick up the phone, not gonna let this girl in. There's something odd about him that you can't do without. And the knife's inside, the blade is kissing his broken skin, his pretty face. It tells a tale, make no mistake. The girls like him still. Girls like him. Girls like him. 'Cause he's a boy and a girl. Girls like him. 'Cause he's a boy and a girl.
She chose Genesis by the looks of things.
Who are you today?
I'm cosplaying Sophie Hatter from House Moving Castle.
Oh, right, yeah. So how did you get into it?
Cosplay. I just found like random images on the internet when I was looking for anime and manga.
Yeah.
And that's how it started, I guess. Because I like dressing up for Halloween anyway, so.
Yeah. This is a great excuse to kind of
It's
be
a good excuse
different.
to dress up all of the year, really.
Oh, brilliant. So how many costumes have you got?
Oh gosh. 52. Yeah, she's got 52. I'm catching up slowly.
I can't see my stunned look on my face when she said how many. So are you a whole group of you then? That do it?
We cosplay like most of the time together.
Yeah.
No, I'm all the way from America.
So what do you think of these Brits getting into doing this like Comic-Con?
Well, I usually go to Comic Cons like back home, so.
Is this kind of smaller than Comic-Con or?
This is kind of similar size like New York Comic Con. A little bit. It's smaller than the big one in San Diego, but in New York it's about the same size. Usually I go to smaller ones on the East Coast though. So.
What do you think of this?
It's big. I like it a lot, but this is like the big range of age groups that I'm used to back in American convention.
That's not enough Final Fantasy for us, is it? We could really do maybe Final Fantasy performance, couldn't we? We're in luck because Megsy Meg, Genova Boy, Nanahara, also supported by J-Po and Rock Jedi, are here with a Final Fantasy VII reenactment for you. even after, what, 15 years, that the memory of that scene still brings tears to my eyes. And our last parade entry, it's Talia as Catalina de Souza from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Something hard to believe if you wanted one thing. That's okay, cause I got something for you. Well, you talk so rough that I know you mean nothing. Come on over here and I'll show you something. You're my drug and I'm loving everything you do. Well, I know you are here for one night only. I said, hey, hey, what you thinking? What you thinking? When you wanted me, I said, hey, hey, what you doing? What you doing? When you wanted me, telling me uncontrollably. Yeah.
Mr. Gertrude, round the afternoon off by telling us the winners. Right, okay, so.
On to the Best Costume Awards.
Oh.
We start with the Best Parade entry.
Right.
I'm sure I've seen at least one of them up here on the winning stage before.
Doesn't make a difference. Good cosplay's good cosplay.
Luna and Cilantro with their Guild Wars costumes. Please come back up onto the stage. Come on, both of you.
Wow.
Our Best Parade costumes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done. That is awesome.
Come up to the front and take a bow.
Well done.
I didn't know it was. Luna was like, it's us. I was like, what?
What? And then all of a sudden, like,
No, it's crazy.
so you forgot your head. Oh no, it's there.
And all my friends won the other prizes. So it's
Brilliant.
that was awesome.
Well done.
Brilliant, man.
How'd you feel?
I
worked so damn hard on this.
But my credit goes to my partner for all the support that she gave me all the way through it. If not, I would have given up. So
Well done.
I'm gonna go cry now.
These are your fans. There is Tim.
Hello.
I'm just going to congratulate my fans. Oh, well done.
I cried.
Yeah, no, that was an absolutely fantastic show. We were sometimes a little worried on the Sunday that people saved their best game for the Saturday.
Yeah.
But there were some really astounding costumes there, especially from the juniors. A couple of quad suits and the entangled singer.
Yep.
Really well done.
Enjoy that?
It was good. I was less stressed than yesterday, so it was a big bit better. And lovely audience, lovely bunch of cosplayers. I've done Masquerades where it's been really hard to work the audience. These guys were here to support the cosplayers, and that was fantastic. Didn't have to work them incredibly hard at all. This just really makes my life easier.
Yeah. All good though. Well done.
Cheers all. See you in Manchester.
Well done.
Did
you enjoy that?
Yes.
We can hear you scream from the other side of the corridor.
Good thing.
That's great. Well done.
Recollection, can you
record that, did you, Flair?
You what?
What?
You mean what? You